Christians love their omnis. In the last episode, we talked about omnipresence. And in this episode, we're diving into omnipotence, omniscience, and omnibenevolence. It sounds a little like the championship round of a spelling bee. But these aren't labels that we slap onto God. They are essential aspects of his being. This is who he is, and what he does in creation flows from that. And so we start off with omnipotence. God is omnipotent, all powerful. Scripture calls him Almighty, the maker of heaven and earth, the one for whom nothing is too hard. But his power isn't random or reckless. He cannot sin, he cannot lie, he cannot deny himself. That's not weakness, it's perfection. His power is the overflow of his holy nature, and we see it most gloriously not in raw displays of force, but in the power of the cross to save sinners. But power alone could be terrifying if it weren't paired with perfect knowledge, which is why it's good that God is also omniscient, all knowing. He doesn't acquire knowledge or wait for information. He knows himself perfectly, and he knows all things, past, present, future, and even what could have been, in one eternal act. No creature is hidden from his sight, Hebrews 4 says. He declares the end from the beginning because he has decreed it. His knowledge flows from who he is, the self existent God, and that's why his plans are never based on guesses or incomplete information. And here's the good news: this power and knowledge aren't cold facts, they are united with his perfect goodness. God is omnibenevolent, perfectly and immutably good. His goodness is his moral perfection, the flawless purity of his nature. Scripture says you are good and do good. That goodness shines out in many ways, in justice, mercy, patience, and love, but it all flows from who he is. James reminds us every good and perfect gift is from above, which means you can trust that even when life is bitter, the God who rules over it always is unchangeably good. So, the omnis aren't abstract perfections floating above the creation. They are essential to God's very being. Power, knowledge, goodness, and everything he does works outward from who he is, which means for you, he is never absent, never ignorant, never unloving. He is mighty enough to save, wise enough to guide, and good enough to keep you.